Hello students, welcome to Sri classes. This is lecture number 5, trigonometry. We will study the trigonometric identities, the proofs of the same, and then we will start solving the numericals. First I will take up the exercise numericals and then R.D. Sharma. So in the identities part, let us derive first 3 important equations and manipulate those equations to arrive at some more identities. So what are those 3 important identities or equations? Squared relations. There exists a squared relationship between the t ratios, and those are 3 identities basically, mainly. First one, sine square theta plus cos square theta equals 1. Second one, sec square theta equals 1 plus tan square theta, and third one, cosec square theta equals 1 plus cot square theta. These are the main 3 identities from which, by transposing these parameters towards the right side and taking roots etc., we will be able to arrive at few more standard identities, but these are the main 3 important identities. Let us look at the proofs for the same. Proofs. First one, let us draw the diagram first. And here this theta is this side, this is the reference angle theta. Let it be there as it is. Now in this triangle, by Pythagoras theorem, we have AB square plus BC square equals AC square. Mark this 1. Now I will divide this whole equation by AC square on both the sides. So proofs, we are looking at first, second, third. I don't know whether sequentially or not. You correlate yourself. In order to prove sine square plus cos square equals what we did, and sec square plus equals 1 plus tan square, what is that we did, and you try to correlate and establish the relationship by which component, square component, we need to divide this one. So I leave it to you because you may have to think a little bit on that, and then you should be able to write this. So first I will divide the whole equation by hypotenuse square AC square. Dividing by, this is the theta is the reference angle, so AC becomes the hypotenuse, BC is the adjacent side, AB is opposite side. So dividing by hypotenuse, square of the hypotenuse, AC square on both sides, we get AB square by AC square plus BC square by AC square equals AC square by AC square. So this is AB by AC the whole square plus BC by AC the whole square, which equals 1. Now what is AB by AC? AB by AC is sine theta. Sine theta the whole square plus BC by AC is cos theta the whole square equals 1, and therefore this is sine square theta plus cos square theta equals 1. So first relation we proved. In order to get sine square theta plus cos square theta equals 1, you need to divide the equation number 1 over here by square of the hypotenuse on either side of the equation. The entire equation is to be divided by square of the hypotenuse. So dividing by square of hypotenuse, you get the first formula, sin square theta plus cos square theta equals 1. Next, let me divide by adjacent side and then divide by opposite side. Let us see what is that we are going to get. That means we need to divide the equation 1 by square of the adjacent side once, and once again divide equation number 1 by square of the opposite side. In that case, is what identities we'll get. We'll try to see this. Now, this is first is done. Now, by Pythagoras theorem, AB square plus BC square equals AC square, dividing both sides by square of the adjacent side, BC square. BC square, we get AB square by BC square plus BC square by BC square equals AC square divided by BC square. So this is nothing but AB by BC the whole square plus 1 equals AC by BC the whole square. This implies, what is AB by BC? AB by BC is tan theta. Tan square theta plus 1 equals AC by BC. AC by BC. BC by AC is cos theta. AC by BC, the reciprocal of that, which is secant theta. Secant theta, which is sec square theta. Sec square theta. So this is one relation we proved. Meaning, in order to get sec square theta equals, or I can write once again here, implies sec square theta equals 1 plus tan square theta. This one. In order to get sec square theta equals 1 plus tan square theta, we need to divide the AB square plus BC square equals AC square by square of the adjacent side. I hope you are able to understand. If you divide the equation by square of the adjacent side, you get sec square theta equals 1 plus tan square. Now, last one. This is second one. Now, once again, AB square plus BC square equals AC square, dividing the whole equation by square of the opposite side, AB square, we get AB square by AB square equals, plus BC square by AB square equals AC square by AB square. This is 1 plus BC by AB the whole square equals AC by AB the whole square. 1 plus BC by AB, BC by AB. AB by BC is tan theta. BC by AB is cot theta, reciprocal of that. So this is cot square theta equals AC by AB. AB by AC is sin theta. AC by AB is the reciprocal of the same, cosec theta. So this is equal to cosec theta the whole square, cosec square theta. So implies this is the third one. Cosec square equals 1 plus cot square theta. So I hope you are able to understand these three important identities, how to derive them. So by taking the ratios according to Pythagoras theorem, not the ratios. By applying the Pythagoras theorem, we get the first equation. Divide by square of the hypotenuse to get sine square plus cos square equals 1, and divide the same equation by adjacent side square of the adjacent side to get sec square theta equals 1 plus tan square theta, and divide the same thing by square of the opposite side to get cosec square theta equals 1 plus cot square theta. So this is how we can derive these equations. So make a note of this one. Pause the video and make a note. Next, I hope you must have noted down. So now what I will do is, these identities in a structured way I'll try to write down. But before that, I think I can start with identities now. The entire board will be filled up with only the identities now. You can see the small manipulations also how we do in order to arrive at the identities. Okay, fine. Let's start now. So under the title of identities, this also I'll erase. I'll begin with the first one. This you have to make a note. First identity, sine square plus cos square theta equals 1. From this, another two identities can be derived. That is, sine square theta equals 1 minus cos square theta. Also one more identity related to this one. Sin theta equals under root of 1 minus cos square theta. Cos square theta equals 1 minus sin square theta. Also cos theta equals under root of 1 minus sin theta. Even though while taking square roots, we apply plus or minus, for the time being, for your standard, we go ahead with only the positive values. So from this, we got sin square theta equals 1 minus cos square theta. Also sin theta equals under root of 1 minus cos square theta. Cos square theta is 1 minus sin square theta. Cos theta equals under root of 1 minus sin square theta. That is taking a root here. Cos theta is equal to under root of 1 minus sin square. This is how we have taken. Second one, sec square theta equals 1 plus tan square theta. Now, sec square theta minus tan square theta equals 1. Tan square theta minus sec square theta equals minus 1. I hope this you are understanding. Sec square theta minus tan square theta equals 1. But if I multiply the whole thing by minus, so minus sec square theta plus tan square theta equals minus 1. That means tan square theta minus sec square theta is equal to minus 1. This is also one of the important results. At sometimes I use this. And now from this one, here I have marked the arrow. Another two identities can be derived. That is, sec square theta minus tan square theta, or directly I'll write sec theta minus tan theta into sec theta plus tan theta equals 1. So sec theta minus tan theta equals 1 divided by sec theta plus tan theta, or sec theta plus tan theta equals 1 divided by sec theta minus tan theta. This is how we get. If these two are equal to 1, then this equals 1 divided by this, whereas this equals 1 divided by this. So another two identities. So the identities I will try to mark it with red pen, so that those are the things to be noted down. Which are the things to be noted down? This one, first identity, second identity, this one, this one, this one. So here itself we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this is what we have to note down. This also need to be noted down. This also need to be noted down. 3 identities. From this identity we can use this, but you should be able to remember this rather than noting down, especially these things. So for your information, in one paragraph you need to note down all these things. Okay, based on this is a square minus b square, a minus b into a plus b. That formula I have used and derived another two equations or standard identities. These can be taken to be the standard results also. These can be taken to be standard results. Next, third one, cosec square theta equals 1 plus cot square theta. Cosec square theta minus cot square theta equals 1. Cot square theta minus cosec square theta equals minus 1. From this, once again we will derive another couple of things. This is important. This also. Very special case this is. Okay. And from this, once again, a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. This is cosec theta plus cot theta equals 1 divided by, fan please, 1 divided by cosec theta minus cot theta. Cosec theta minus cot theta equals 1 divided by cosec theta plus cot theta. Okay. Remember, you cannot reverse this. Cot theta plus cosec theta, okay, but here it is not possible to reverse it. Okay, you cannot write cot theta plus cot theta minus cosec theta. You cannot write. That will become once again a problematic situation. So under this 3, you can make a note of these two as the standard results. Of course, standard identities also you can use it, but I use these identities in a square bracket. I will be mentioning very clearly. I will be mentioning very clearly how did sometimes you may arrive at this one, but actually you need to prove this. So directly the next step will be this one. How did I get this one needs to be written by referencing it to sec square minus tan square equal cosec square minus cot square equals the theta equals 1. That reference is to be given. So these are the standard results, this one and this part, with mentioning of the things very clearly. That is most important. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and that is that para you note down. These are called the squared relationships. Here the t ratios are related by squared relations. These are the only main 3 identities and the manipulations. That's all trigonometric identities. Easy? Yeah. Now coming back to few more identities which can be used as the standard results. I'll try to list down those things. Okay. So that is now list down few more identities. Few more standard results. One, two, three. These can be written as 1, 2, 3 separately. First one, sin theta equals 1 by cosec theta implies, also there is the different identities how we can analyze. Cosec theta is 1 by sin theta, sin into cosec is 1. That is what more important, which I write here. Sin theta into cosec theta equals 1. Second one, cos theta equals 1 divided by secant theta implies cos theta into secant theta equals 1. Third one, tan theta equals 1 divided by cot theta. So tan theta into cot theta equals 1. Also tan theta equals sin theta by cos theta. This also you should know. So these are different identities here. I hope you can understand what I have written here. Tan theta equals sin theta by cos theta. What else? These are another 3 identities. Then I think that's all. If I come across few more identities, we'll try to solve. So make a note of all these identities, and how to solve these questions is what I'll do here is I'll take first through the exercise numericals. We'll solve some problems, and then I'll take you through the R.D. Sharma to have a glance of the nature of previous year questions and all. So first make a note of all this. We'll begin with the NCERT textbook numericals. Example 12. Express cos A, tan A and secant A in terms of sin A. All these ratios must be expressed in terms of sin A. So let us see the first one, cos A. How to express cos A in terms of sin A is the question. So proof for that one. How to express cos square theta, or I can write 6. Sin square A plus cos square A equals 1. Cos square A equals 1 minus sin square A. Therefore, cos A equals under root of 1 minus sin A. This is what we have already derived. So we expressed cos A in terms of sin A. So this is sin square A, please remember, not sin A. Cos A equals under root of 1 minus sin square A. So this already we have proved in identities also. The same question is asked. Express cos A in terms of sin A. This is what the answer. Second one. Express tan A in terms of sin A. Let us see how to express tan A in terms of sin A. So what relation do we know that tan and sin, the squared relations, or tan theta equals, I think you know already tan theta equals sin theta by cos theta, and cos theta already you know, and sin theta we keep it on the numerator. Let's see. So tan A equals sin A by cos A, which equals sin A divided by, what is cos A? Under root of 1 minus sin square A. 1 minus sin square A. That's all. Because you can write the reason here, because cos A equals under root of 1 minus sin square A. That's the reason you can write. Third one. Express secant A in terms of sin A. How to express secant A in terms of sin A? So we know that secant is the reciprocal of cos. Secant A equals 1 divided by cos A, which equals 1 divided by under root of 1 minus sin square A. That's all. So this is example number 12. Make a note of this one, and I think I'll continue now. You can pause the video to note down and all. Yeah, next example 13. Example 13. Question is prove that secant A into 1 minus sin A, secant A into 1 minus sin A into sec A plus tan A, sec A plus tan A equals 1. Whenever prove that, verify that, show that such questions are there, we need to take LHS and arrive at RHS, or RHS and arrive at LHS. That is the standard procedure, and which side is to be taken depends upon the complexity, the nature of complexity of the numerical. Here the LHS side is quite complicated, and therefore I will take the LHS and try to arrive at RHS. It is very difficult for you to take RHS and arrive at LHS, no? It is impossible. So let me take the left hand side and arrive at the RHS. Now important thing is especially how to approach these numericals. The simplest way to approach all the numericals is to convert majority of the ratios into sine cos ratios. Meaning, in terms of expressing the given equations, left hand side or the right hand side of the equation, in terms of the simple t ratios, sine cos ratios, in terms of sine theta or a cos theta, sine a, cos a and all. Especially tan and cot, whenever these are present, it is preferable if you convert them into sine cos ratios. The job becomes easy. So let us see what is the method I can use. Can I use any standard identities over here? Maybe it's very difficult for me to find out the standard identity in this one. So what I will do here is try to convert everything into sine cos ratios and see what happens. So first I will take the left hand side of the equation here, LHS colon, clearly mention that we are taking LHS. First write once again secant A into 1 minus sine A into bracket sec A plus tan A. Let's see now. What is secant A? Secant A is 1 by cos A into 1 minus sine A into 1 by cos A plus tan A can be written as sine A by cos A. This is what we have converted in the first step. Then multiply this one with, or you can take a cos A as LCM over here, or let's see, I do not know whether I will be able to solve this or not, because it depends after all how we approach, and nobody will be sure of whether we will get the answer or not. This is how the beauty of the trigonometry lies. So let me take over here, multiply this also, I will say 1 by cos A minus sine A by cos A. This is one part, and here it is cos A. If I take 1 by cos A plus sine A by cos A, yeah, 1 by cos A plus sine A by cos A implies, this implies 1 by cos A is sec A minus tan A into bracket sec A plus tan A. See, for these things you need not write the results whenever, why we are changing like this, because everyone knows, the one who evaluates also knows that 1 by cos is sec A. No need to write these things into bracket why we are doing like this. This equals sec square A minus tan square A, isn't it? Sec square A minus tan square A, and this is equal to, I think you can put everywhere equality sign also. This is rather than implies, equality sign is much preferred here. LHS we have taken, LHS equals this, this equals, this equals, this equals, this equals, okay. Without equality sign it's not possible to solve, it's not good way also, which equals sec square minus tan square is equal to 1. Here I'll write standard identity, sec square A minus, or I can write something like this also, sec square A equals 1 plus tan square A, sec square A minus tan square A equals 1. This is standard identity. Based on this I have arrived at this one. So this is the answer, which is equal to RHS. That is important. So this is how we can solve it. Take LHS, arrive at RHS. Wherever the reasons need to be mentioned, especially the usage of identities, multiplying or dividing by, some reasons need to be mentioned, but I cannot expect for every step you have to write the reason. It is impossible to do that way. You can have a look at the toppers papers also. That gives a very good clear idea than anyone telling you. Example number 13 is done. So let's see next example. This is Yeah, example number 14 is, yeah, we'll take example number 14. I think I can take here example number 14. This is cot A minus cos A, cot A minus cos A. It is prove that, okay, prove that cot A minus cos A divided by cot A plus cos A equals cosec A minus 1, cosec A minus 1 divided by cosec A plus 1, cosec A plus 1. This is what is to be solved. So how do you approach this one? I mean, there are many methods which textbook method is there. You can have your own method. In trigonometry, the method cannot be dictated. Only hints I can give you. Here cot and cosec etc. are there. So if I take the left hand side, I would like to express cot in terms of sin cos ratios. Cot theta is cos by sin. So that way I will try to establish it and see whether I will be able to solve this or not. And there is no only one method to solve a particular problem. There are many approaches also which students take. So it is not that this is the method we need to follow. Out of this LHS I will take here, I can solve this side, left hand side. This is cot A minus cos A, the whole divided by cot A plus cos A, cot A plus cos A. This equals, cot can be written as cos A by sin A minus cos A, the whole divided by cos A by sin A plus cos A. You may proceed with by taking LCM also, or I can adopt a little bit different method. Try to remember that, which is much simpler here. This equals, okay, equals, what I'll do here is take a common over here. What is common here? Cos A into bracket 1 by sin A minus 1 divided by cos A, take a common, 1 by sin A plus 1, which equals cos A cancels here. 1 by sin A can be cosec A minus 1 divided by cosec A plus 1, which equals RHS. Hence, you got it? What reasons would you like to write here? No need to write here cot theta is equal to, everyone knows cot A is equal to cos A by sin A. So that is how you can write it. So we have arrived at this one. So let me try to approach this by one more method. If I am not able to get, then you must remember this method. This is what it is going to be. Let me try that one and see. If it is not possible, then you must remember this method. So critical problem, make a note of this also. So let me solve here itself, or require a bit space. What I expect is first to make a note of this one, and then I'll clear part of the board and try to solve. I hope you have noted down. So let me start now. The same problem I'll try to solve here. Let's see what happens. LHS cot A minus cos A divided by cot A plus cos A equals cos A by sin A minus cos A, the whole divided by cos A by sin A minus cos A, which equals, take LCM. LCM here is sin A, and this will be cos A minus cos A into sin A, the whole divided by LCM sin A cos A minus cos A into sin A. Okay, so this equals sin A cancels, and therefore what we are left is with this cos A into minus cos A into sin A, the whole divided by cos A minus cos A into sin A, which equals, what I can do now, take what is common here, cos A 1 minus sin A, the whole divided by cos A into 1 plus just a moment, plus here, plus here, plus here. I hope you are understanding. I missed this plus here and the denominator, so that is plus here, this is plus sin A. Okay, cos A cancels, which equals 1 minus sin A divided by 1 plus sin A. But I require in terms of cosec A, isn't it? Cosec A minus 1 divided by cosec A plus 1. So how do you write now? How do you take? There is a problem here. So let me try to adopt some more things and see whether it is possible. If it is things are becoming too complicated, then we'll go for this method, which you have to remember this. Okay, otherwise it's very difficult. Therefore textbook numericals are also quite competitive in nature. So if I multiply and divide by conjugate of the denominator over here, 1 minus sin square A divided by 1 plus sin A, the whole bracket square I will get. So let me try to do that. Equals 1 minus sin A divided by 1 plus sin A, 1 plus sin A, or 1 can we replace it by sin A into cosec A? Sin A into cosec A, sin A will be a common. Let us try this here, just a moment. Sin A into cosec A minus sin A. Yes, I can do the little bit different one. See here, can I write 1 as sin A into cosec A? Sin A into cosec A minus sin A, the whole divided by sin A into cosec A plus sin A. Here I have to mention the reason here. Sin into cosec A equals 1. That you mention it. That everyone knows this, because those are reciprocal relations and this. Now you take common here. Sin A into bracket cosec A minus 1. Here also sin A into bracket cosec A plus 1. This will cancels, which is cosec A minus 1 divided by cosec A plus 1, which is RHS. Hence proved. Yes, possible. But if I multiply, this is an alternate method which you can do it definitely, but sometimes we will not be able to remember to replace the 1 equals sin A into cosec A. That replacement, this is very critical step over here. The replacement of 1 with sin A and cosec A, will never be able to remember that. So this is one way possible. By multiplying with conjugate, let me check over here if it is possible. 1 minus sin A, the whole bracket square, divided by 1 square minus sin square A. 1 square minus sin square A. 1 square, 1 minus sin square A. 1 minus sin square A. Now things are getting complicated. If I multiply and divide by conjugate of the denominator, so multiplying and dividing by the equation by conjugate of the denominator is not getting me result. So either I have to adopt this method, which you have done in the beginning itself, taking the common, or you can adopt this method, which is a bit longer one, and therefore we can still solve but this is a critical step over here. By multiplying and dividing the equation here by conjugate of the denominator, that is 1 minus sin a, things are getting complicated. 1 minus sin a the whole square, I have to expand it once again, and 1 minus sin square is cos square a. So I don't know whether we will be able to get this one. This is 1 plus sin square a minus 2 sin a. No, things will get complicated. I hope you are understanding. Couple of approaches will be there, but at some stages very critical steps will be there. One more thing I just wanted to tell you over here. Generally, after writing this one, the general tendency of the students, I'll tell you, this step and this step here, compare here. This step and this step, both are same, isn't it? So the students have a general attitude of taking LCM immediately after this step, and therefore this could be your next step. Instead of going for a common here itself, this could be most of the students' steps. If this is the case, then you need to continue and approach it. So this sum, mark it a critical sum. Make a note of both the methods. Here it is a typical sum I am taking. Example number 15. Prove that sin theta minus cos theta plus 1 by sin theta plus cos theta minus 1 equals 1 by sec theta minus tan theta. Using the identity sec square theta equals 1 plus tan square theta. While solving this numericals, I have to show that I have used this identity because that is the requirement. Similar question in exercise 8.4, fifth sub question, cos a minus sin a plus 1 by cos a plus sin a minus 1 equals cosec a plus cot a. Using identity cosec square theta I have written, but you can write cosec square a equals 1 plus cot square a. That way also you can write. So these two are basically the stupid sums. The textbook method is given. Textbook method appears to be quite difficult, and therefore we are adopting the R.D. Sharma and R.S. Agarwal method over here. Let us see how to solve this numerical. So in this one, LHS I am taking solution, left hand side, that is sin theta minus cos theta plus 1 whole divided by sin theta plus cos theta minus 1, which equals, I am multiplying, I am dividing the numerator and denominator by cos theta here. If I do that, I am getting tan in the beginning, and therefore tan square appears in the entire solution, and therefore I am dividing this whole equation by cos theta, both numerator and denominator. So the reason is next is sin theta by equals sin theta by cos theta minus cos theta by cos theta plus 1 divided by cos theta, the whole divided by sin theta by cos theta plus cos theta by cos theta minus 1 divided by cos theta. Reason, divide by cos theta, both the numerator and denominator, which equals tan theta minus 1 plus secant theta tan theta plus 1 minus secant theta. This, from this step onwards, next step is very critical step here. Rearranging tan theta plus sec theta minus 1 divided by tan theta minus sec theta plus 1. Slightly rearrange it. Tan theta, sec theta bring together and keep it. Now, from why I am asking is, why I am saying this step is critical. From this step onwards, only I am altering, changing the numerator part. Denominator part I am not changing. Only the numerator part I am changing. That also, this minus 1 is there. I'll retain minus as it is. 1 is replaced by sec square theta minus tan square theta, because sec square minus tan square equals 1. So 1 is replaced by sec square minus tan square, that will be within the bracket, sign behind that. So this equals tan theta plus sec theta minus into bracket, what is 1? Sec square theta minus tan square theta. Sec square theta minus tan square theta. The whole divided by, do not change the denominator, keep it as it is, plus 1. Reason, sec square theta equals 1 plus tan square theta implies sec square theta minus tan square theta equals 1. This is the reason here. So this can be written as tan theta plus sec theta, put into bracket, minus into bracket a square minus b square, which is a plus b into a minus b, sec theta plus tan theta into sec theta minus tan theta. The whole divided by tan theta minus sec theta plus 1. So let's see now how to solve. Which equals here, what is the common here? Tan theta plus sec theta, tan theta plus sec theta. This term is common. Take this common out. Tan theta plus secant theta into bracket 1 minus 1 here minus here into bracket. This is common and this term is left, sec theta minus tan theta. The whole divided by, as it is, tan theta minus sec theta plus 1. It is correct. Which equals, now tan theta plus sec theta into bracket 1 minus sec theta plus tan theta. The whole divided by tan theta minus sec theta plus 1. This also you can put into bracket or leave it as it is, no problem. Now can you check this term and this term? Tan theta plus tan theta minus secant theta plus 1, and therefore these two terms are same, hence they cancel each other. So we are left with tan theta plus secant theta. What is to be proved? Where is the to prove that this equals 1 divided by sec theta minus tan theta, I have to prove. So I can use one identity here, as I said, sec square theta minus tan square theta identity I can use. So what I will do here is, this is nothing but sec theta once again plus tan theta, isn't it, which equals 1 divided by sec theta minus tan theta. What is the reason here? We know sec square theta minus tan square theta equals 1 implies sec theta plus tan theta into sec theta minus tan theta equals 1, and therefore sec theta plus tan theta equals 1 divided by sec theta minus tan theta. This whole is to be written into reason, because you have to put this, and this entire thing needs to be written over here, because I am not taking the replacement of this with respect to this as a standard identity, but a small subsection is to be introduced. Sec square minus tan square equals 1, sec plus tan theta, sec plus minus tan theta is 1, sec theta plus tan theta equals 1 over sec minus tan. So sec theta plus tan theta equals 1 by sec theta minus tan theta, which is what I have to prove, which equals RHS. Hence proved. We'll take this sum here. Exercise 8.4, fifth main, fifth question. Left hand side I am taking. I hope you are understanding. Now I am taking this sum. To prove, I'll write once again. To prove cos A minus sin A plus 1 divided by cos A plus sin A minus 1 equals cosec A plus cot A plus cot A divided by, no, that's all. Okay, so LHS I am taking now. Cos A minus sin A plus 1 the whole divided by cos A plus sin A minus 1 equals, dividing by, here I am dividing this whole by sin A. If I divide the whole thing by sin A, cos by sin I get cot, and I should be able to use cosec square theta equals 1 plus cot square theta, that particular identity. So dividing the numerator and denominator by cos A, here I get cos A by not cos A, sin A. Okay, I am dividing it by sin A, cos A by sin A minus sin A by sin A plus 1 divided by sin A the whole by by sin A, which equals cos by sin cot A minus 1 plus cosec A minus cosec A. This equals, rearrange the terms, cot A plus cosec A minus 1 cot A minus cosec A plus 1. Critical step, henceforth, 1 I am changing with cosec square A minus cot square A, that is into bracket. So this will be cot A plus cosec A put into bracket, okay, minus 1 is changed with cosec square A minus cot square A. What about the denominator? Do not change anything in the denominator, only the numerator part 1 is changed with cosec square A minus cot square A. So denominator, keep it as it is, cot A minus cosec A plus 1. Now this equals cosec A, cot A plus cosec A minus into bracket cosec A plus cot A into cosec A minus cot A the whole divided by, as it is, cot A minus cosec A plus 1, which equals, what is common here, cosec A plus cot A, or cot A plus cosec A is a common, into bracket 1 minus into bracket cosec A minus cot A whole divided by cot A minus cosec A plus 1, which equals cot A plus cosec A into bracket 1 minus cosec A plus cot A whole divided by cot A minus cosec A plus 1. Check this side and this side. Cot A plus cot A minus cosec A minus cosec A plus 1 plus 1. Therefore, these two terms are equal and cancel, which equals cot A plus cosec A. Okay. What is the to be proved here? Cosec A plus cot A. Yeah, we got, which equals RHS. Hence, proved. So, make a note of this one. Exercise 8.4. Express the trigonometric ratios sin A, secant A and tan A in terms of cot A. This I have already solved this similar type. You attempt. Second one, write all the other trigonometric ratios of angle A in terms of sec A. That means sin, cos, tan, cosec and cot should be expressed in terms of secant A. So let us try to do this sum now. Second one. Here sin A can be written as sin A by cos A into cos A. This is tan A into cos A, and tan A can be replaced with under root sec square A minus 1 into cos A. How it is so? Here it is written. Sec square is 1 plus tan square. So tan A equals under root of 1 minus sec square. So that I have taken under tan here. So sec square A minus 1 is equal to tan A. Under root of this is equal to tan A into cos A. Cos A can be written as 1 over sec A. So this is how we can express sin A in terms of secant A. Next, cos A, which is 1 by sec A. Tan A, we know that sec square is equal to 1 plus tan square. So tan square is equal to sec square minus 1. Tan A equals under root of sec square A minus 1. So this is how we can express tan A in terms of secant square A or secant A. Fourth one, cot A equals 1 by tan A. 1 divided by whatever the value of tan A I got it, I have replaced it here. Fifth one, cosecant is 1 by sine, but we know already what is sine here. Sine A equals this one. So this whole thing is replaced here instead of sine A, and take a reciprocal once again to get the answer. So this is how question number 2 can be solved. Please make a note of this. Next, third question is based on complementary angles. We'll try to solve that one. Third one, evaluate in that one. First one, sin square 63 plus sin square 27 degrees divided by cos square 17 degrees plus cos square 73 degrees. This is what is to be evaluated, which equals 63 and 27. Are these complementary? 7 plus 3, 9. 6 plus 2, 63 and 27. Correct. 7 plus 3, 10. Sorry, 7 plus 3, 10. And 63 and 27 are complementary. Similarly, 73 and 17 are complementary to each other. Therefore, in numerator and denominator, I can write it as sin square into bracket 90 degree minus 63 equals 90 degree minus 27 degrees plus sin square 27 degrees cos square 17 degrees is equal to 90 minus 73 degrees plus cos square 73 degrees. Sin square 90 minus sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. So cos square 27 degree plus sin square 27 degree divided by cos square 73 degrees, not cos square, sin square, plus cos square 73 degrees, because sin 90 minus theta equals cos theta, cos 90 minus theta equals sin theta. Reason you can mention over here. Equals sin theta. These are the reasons which I am using it here. Now this equals, what is cos square 27 plus sin square 27? Sin square theta plus cos square theta, which we know, which is equal to 1. Therefore, top is 1. Similarly, sin square 73 plus cos square 73 is 1, which equals 1. Or I'll write this 1. That's the answer. What is the reason here? We know sin square theta plus cos square theta equals 1, and this is the reason which we have replaced it. Second problem will solve. Sin 25 into cos 65 plus cos 25 into sin 65, which equals sin of 90 minus 65 into cos of 65 plus cos of 90 minus 65 into sin of 65. Sin 90 minus 65 is nothing but cos of 65 into cos of 65 plus this is sin of 65 into sin of 65, which is cos square 65 plus sin square 65, which can be written as sin square 65 plus cos square 65, which equals 1. Reason: sin square theta plus cos square theta equals 1, and therefore this is the answer. So make a note of these two sums. Question 4. Choose the correct option. Justify your choice. First one, 9 sec square a minus 9 tan square a. 9 into bracket sec square a minus tan square a, which equals 9, because sec square a minus tan square a equals 1. Therefore option P. Nine is the answer. Second one, 1 plus tan a tan theta plus sec theta . 1 plus cot theta minus cosec theta. The options given are 0, 1, 2, minus 1. So let us see how to solve this one. If I convert them into sin cos ratios, probability is possible. Let us see. Which equals cos theta LCM sin theta is the LCM sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. So here this I'll take it as 1 by sin theta into cos theta into bracket cos theta plus sin theta plus 1 cos theta plus sin theta into minus 1. So if I consider this entire term as a here, a plus 1 a minus 1 a square minus 1 square. You understood? So this can be written as cos theta plus sin theta the whole square minus 1 square. So a plus b into a minus b, this is how we can write it. I hope you are able to understand. Okay, so minus 1 cos theta plus sin. Okay, let's see. 1 divided by sin theta into cos theta. Expand this one. Sin square theta plus cos square theta plus 2 sin theta cos theta minus 1 equals into bracket. This is 1 here. 1 plus 2 sin theta into cos theta minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 cancels. So equals two sin theta cos theta. This will cancel, which equals 2. Therefore, option C 2. This is the answer. Third one, sec theta plus tan theta. A it is written, say, okay, I'll take A only, then you may get confused. Into 1 minus sin A. Options given are secant A, sin A, cosec A, cos A. Let us solve this one. Equals 1 divided by, generally other than sin cos ratios, then try to convert them into sin cos ratios. 1 divided by cos A plus sin A by cos A which equals cos A. 1 plus sin A into 1 minus sin A. 1 square minus sin square A divided by cos A. A plus b into a minus b, that is, which is 1 minus sin square A divided by cos A. 1 minus sin square A is nothing but cos square A divided by cos A, because 1 minus sin square A equals cos square A, which equals cos of A. So option D, cos A. Cos A is the right option. Next, fourth one, 1 plus tan square A divided by 1 plus cot square A. Options are sec square A minus 1 cot square A tan square A. Let us solve. Which equals 1 plus tan square A equals secant square A. 1 plus cot square A is cosec square A, which equals sec square A is nothing but 1 by cos square A divided by 1 by sin square A, which is 1 by cos square A into sin square A by 1, which equals sin square A by cos square A, which is tan square A, and therefore option D, tan square A. So I hope you are able to understand. Even though these are very small sums, sometimes appear to be quite complicated. So make a note of all this. Exercise 8.4, question number 5. All the numericals are very important. So first one, we have to prove this, okay? Cosec theta minus cot theta, the whole square equals 1 minus cos theta. This is what it is to be proved. So I will take the LHS over here. cosec theta minus cot theta the whole square equals, I try to convert it to sin cos ratios, 1 divided by sin. Sin theta minus cos theta by sin theta the whole square, which equals, LCM is sin theta, here it is 1 minus cos theta the whole square, which is 1 minus cos theta the whole square by sin square theta, 1 minus cos theta the whole square divided by sin square theta can be written as 1 minus cos square theta. Cos square theta, which is nothing but 1 square minus cos square theta, also I can write. This can be written as 1 square minus cos square theta, which is 1 minus cos theta the whole square divided by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. So 1 out of this will cancel, remaining is 1 minus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. That is what is to be proved, which equals RHS, hence proved. Make a note of this. Second question, to prove cos A by 1 plus sin A equal plus 1 plus sin A by cos A equals 2 times secant A, LHS cos A by 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A divided by cos A, LCM cos A into bracket 1 plus sin A, so this will be cos square A plus cos A cancels, 1 plus sin A the whole square. Okay, what is to be proved? 2 times secant A. So we'll try to expand this. Cos square A plus 1 square is 1 plus sin square A plus 2 sin A the whole divided by cos A into 1 plus sin A. Cos square plus sin square equals 1, 1 plus 1 here, so cos square plus sin square equals 1. I'll write that 1 plus 1 plus 2 times sin A divided by cos A into 1 plus sin A. Reason, cos square A plus sin square A equals 1. This is 2 plus 2 sin A divided by cos A into 1 plus sin A, which equals, take 2 common, 1 plus sin A divided by cos A 1 plus sin A. This will cancel, which is 2 by cos A, which equals 2 times secant A. 1 by cos A equals sec A, which is RHS, hence proved. Make a note of this. The next one is third question. Tan theta over 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta by 1 minus tan theta equals 1 plus secant theta into cosecant theta. So we'll take LHS here. Tan theta by 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta by 1 minus tan theta equals sin theta by cos theta 1 minus cos theta by sin theta plus cos theta by sin theta the whole divided by 1 minus sin theta by cos theta, converting into sin cos ratios, which equals I'll write as it is sin theta by cos theta LCM sin theta minus cos theta plus cos theta by sin theta cos theta minus sin theta by cos theta, taking LCM for the denominator in both the sides, which equals, take a reciprocal now, sin theta by cos theta into sin theta by sin theta minus cos theta plus cos theta by sin theta into cos theta by cos theta minus sin theta, which is sin square theta divided by cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Here what I will do here, see sin theta minus cos theta, here it is cos theta minus sin theta, so minus I will take out, it will become sin theta minus cos theta, that minus comes over here. If you want, I will put one step also so that you can very clearly understand. This is cos square theta divided by sin theta into, see why I am doing is, this sin theta minus cos theta in both the sides, in both the terms I would like to retain it as it is, and therefore, but here it is sin theta minus cos theta, here it is cos theta minus sin theta, so this can be written as minus sin theta, I can take it minus out, sin theta minus cos theta, so sin theta into bracket, here I will write this way, minus will take out, minus sin theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Okay, so this minus will get multiplied over here, sin square theta by cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta minus cos square theta by sin theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Okay, so I clear the board here. Make a note of this one. Okay, fine. Here, what we will do here is, LCM is sin theta into cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta, that is the LCM, which equals sin theta into cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta, LCM. First term what we get, if I multiply by this whole thing, cos theta into this will cancel, sin theta remains, so this will become sin cube theta minus this will become cos cube theta, because this will cancel, cos remains cos cube theta, which equals, see here, I am using some identity here, this identity here I will write it, probably little bit this side I will write identity, a cube minus b cube equals a minus b into a square plus b square plus ab. If it is minus here, this will be plus here. So that identity I will try to use now. Sin theta minus cos theta into bracket sin square theta plus cos square theta plus sin theta into cos theta this is the identity used, the whole divided by sin theta into cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta, which is sin theta minus cos theta cancels, and sin square plus cos square equals 1. So 1 plus sin theta into cos theta, the whole divided by sin theta into cos theta. So this can be written as 1 divided by sin theta into cos theta plus sin theta into cos theta divided by sin theta into cos theta, which is, this is nothing but 1 by sin is cosec, 1 by cos is sec. So cosec theta into sec theta plus 1, which is nothing but, what is to be proved? 1 plus sec theta plus cosec theta, which can be written as 1 plus sec theta into cosec theta, which equals RHS. Hence proved. So make a note of this. Question number 5th, 4th line. Prove that 1 plus secant A by secant A equals sin square A by 1 minus cos A. Here if I take LHS, I need to prove RHS. If I take RHS, I need to prove LHS. Both sides are equally complex in nature. Both sides are equally complex in nature. It appears to be like that. Let me try to take LHS first and try to arrive at RHS. If not possible, I will arrive at a particular statement, evaluate, simplify LHS and arrive at one particular simplified form. Take RHS, also arrive at one simplified form, and if those two are equal, then it is possible. That way also you can do it. So which is this sum? Let me check through. This is 4th one. Yeah, let's see here. LHS I will take first. LHS equals 1 plus secant A is 1 by cos A divided by 1 by cos A, which equals this one, cos A plus 1 divided by cos A, the whole divided by 1 by cos A, which equals cos A plus 1 divided by cos A into cos A by 1, this will cancel, which equals cos of A plus 1. So I have got, I need to prove sin square A by 1 minus cos A, but with this it is very difficult to prove that. So I will mark this as part 1. Now take RHS. Sin square A divided by 1 minus cos A equals, sin square A can be written as 1 minus cos square A divided by 1 minus cos A, which equals, this is 1 square actually, 1 square minus cos square A divided by 1 minus cos A, which equals 1 plus cos A into 1 minus cos A, the whole divided by 1 minus cos A. This will cancel, and this equals 1 plus cos A, which can be written as cos A plus 1. Mark this 2. Therefore, from 1 and 2, LHS equals RHS. Let me try to attempt a couple of different approaches. I do not know whether it is possible or not. I am just attempting it over here, because trigonometry, we are not sure in a first go whether we get the correct answers or not. So I may attempt here to take LHS to get RHS. Let us see. See, I have taken LHS and worked up to here. Further to this, if I try to prove this one or not, that is what I am going to check now. So I am starting from here basically. So from here I am starting. Let us see alter. Alter means alternate method. I have to change the pen now. Yeah. So 1 plus cos A plus 1 is there. Cos A plus 1, which can be written as 1 plus cos A, right? Why I require? Because here 1 minus cos A I require. So 1 plus cos A, right? Which equals 1 plus cos A into 1 minus cos A divided by 1 minus cos A. Very well, I can write like this. Perfectly alright. This is nothing but A plus B into A minus B, which is 1 square minus cos square A divided by 1 minus cos A, which is 1 minus cos square A divided by 1 minus cos A, which equals 1 minus cos square A is sin square A divided by 1 minus cos A. Reason: 1 minus cos square A equals sin square A, and therefore this equals RHS. See, I took from here itself 1 and multiply and divided by conjugate of the same, so that value will not change, and finally modified to get the RHS. Now what I will do, I will take RHS and try to prove 1 plus sec A by 1 by sec A. Let us try to attempt that one. RHS, this is another alternate method. RHS is sin square by 1 minus cos A, which equals 1 minus cos square A divided by 1 minus cos A, which equals 1 square minus cos square A divided by 1 minus cos A. This can be written as 1 plus cos A into 1 minus cos A, the whole divided by 1 minus cos A. This will cancel. I am left with 1 plus cos A, same as it is. But 1 plus cos A need to be converted into 1 plus secant A by sec A. What to do this? 1 plus cos A to be converted into, let us check here. Let us check if it is possible. Otherwise, this method I will discard. First is the first method, and second is this. That is from here how to arrive at that. Now I have taken RHS here and I want this one here, 1 plus secant A by secant A. What is to be done is to be checked into. What is to be done? Can I take a conjugate of this one? Multiply by 1 minus cos A by 1 minus cos A. Same thing. But I require secant A. If secant A is required, 1 plus cos A the whole square. Let me try. Okay. Into 1 plus cos A divided by 1 plus cos A, which is 1 plus cos A the whole square. No, not possible. So let us not waste the time. I am feeling this is too complicated. So please, dear students, remember, if I take RHS, then I have to stop at this value. Where? If I take RHS, I will stop at this value. Do you understand? Now what I will mark here, if I take RHS, I will stop here and mark it as 1. And to take LHS and come over here, cos A plus 1, mark it as 2. From RHS, from LHS, both are equal, from 1 and 2. If I mark this as 2, because first I took RHS. So I am summarizing here what I did basically for all of you. I took LHS first and arrived at this. If I want to continue, I can continue like this, and finally sin square by 1 minus cos A RHS. Or mark at this stage 1. If you are not able to understand how to continue further, mark it as 1. Take RHS. LHS I took, got it this, tag it as 1. Take RHS now. Finally, I got cos A plus 1, tag it as 2. From 1 and 2, this equals this. Now, if I take RHS in the beginning, if I take RHS, I got 1 plus A, mark it 1. Now, you take LHS, arrive at this, mark it as 2. So from 1 and from this 2, both RHS should be equal to LHS. These are the alternate methods. Make a note of this. Now question number 5th I have solved already, because question number 5th is a stupid problem which I solved in the beginning along with the example sum. Next is this one, under root of 1 plus sin A by 1 minus sin A equals secant A plus tangent A. So take this, is this appears to be complicated, so I am taking this one, LHS under root of 1 plus sin A divided by 1 minus sin A equals under root of 1 plus sin A divided by 1 minus sin A, multiply and divide by conjugate of the denominator, 1 plus sin A divided by 1 plus sin A. So 1 plus sin A is the conjugate of 1 minus sin A. I am taking multiply and divide by conjugate of the denominator. Conjugate means जो in between sign जो रहेगा वो change हो जाएगा, reverse हो जाएगा. This is 1 minus sin A, so I am multiplying and dividing by 1 plus sin A. 1 plus sin A is called the conjugate of 1 minus sin A. So this equals under root of, this is 1 plus sin A the whole square, and 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A is nothing but 1 square minus sin square A, which equals under root of 1 plus sin A divided by this square divided by 1 minus sin square A, which equals under root of 1 plus sin A the whole square divided by 1 minus sin square A is cos square A. Write the reason. Cos square A, and therefore this will come out because these are both the roots squares here, and therefore they will come out, which is 1 plus sin A divided by cos A. We need to prove secant A plus tan A, so which is equal to 1 divided by cos A plus sin A by cos A, which equals sec A plus tan A, which equals RHS. Hence proved. Make a note of this. 7th question, sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta divided by 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta equals tan theta. Here I'll take LHS. Mark this as a typical sum. Mark this one, because we need to take a common in both the side, in both numerator and denominator of LHS. So LHS is sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta divided by 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta, which equals sin theta into bracket 1 minus 2 sin theta I have taken common, 1 minus 2 sin square theta divided by, here I am taking cos theta into bracket 2 cos square theta minus 1, which equals sin theta by cos theta is tan theta into bracket 1 minus 2. Here 2 sin square theta I can write it as 1 minus cos square theta, 1 minus cos square theta the whole divided by 2 cos square theta minus 1. Reason, sin square theta equals 1 minus cos square theta. That is the reason here. So this equals tan theta into bracket 1 minus 2 minus of minus plus 2 cos square theta divided by 2 cos square theta minus 1, which equals tan theta into bracket 1 minus 2 is minus 1 plus 2 cos square theta divided by 2 cos square theta minus 1. Once again, tan theta, this is 2 cos square theta minus 1 divided by 2 cos square theta minus 1. So this will cancel, which equals tan theta, which is RHS. Hence proved. Okay, so this is how you can make a note of this one. Seventh question. Sin A plus cosec A the whole square plus cos A plus sec A the whole square equals 7 plus tan square A plus cot square A. I'll take the left hand side and try to arrive at the right side. So LHS sin A plus cosec A the whole square plus cos A plus sec A the whole square equals, I am expanding this one now. I may erase this also. Space I require, so I will have to erase that. So expand this one. Sin square A plus cosec square A by expanding. Okay, we'll do that. Cosec square A plus 2 times sin A into cosec A. Remember, sin into cosec A is 1. Okay, plus yeah, I'll erase, no problem. I already have noted down this one. Plus cos square A plus sec square A plus 2 cos A into sec A into sec A. Cos A into sec A is also 1 because both are reciprocal. So this equals sin square A plus cos square A is 1, but I'll write the club together first. Sin square A plus cos square A plus cosec square A plus sin A into cosec A is 1 plus 2 plus sec square A plus cos A into sec A is 1 plus 2. This is how it is going to be. Now this is sin square plus cos square is 1 here, 1 plus cosec square A plus 2 plus 2, 4 plus sec square A, which equals 4 cosec square A. Now we require tan and cot, so squared relations I will apply. 4 plus 1, 5 plus cosec square A can be written as 1 plus cot square A plus sec square A can be written as 1 plus tan square A. So this is 5 plus 1 plus cot square A plus 1 plus tan square A. So 5 plus 1 plus 1, 7 plus cot square A plus tan square A. Yes, hence proved. So make a note of this. Question number 5, ninth one. Cosec A minus sin A into sec A minus cos A equals 1 over tan A plus cot A. I'll take LHS. If it is not possible to arrive at RHS, what I will do is simplify to some extent and mark it as 1. Take RHS and try to arrive at proved 1. The proved 1. Meaning LHS and RHS evaluate separately and tally it. That is what I mean by. So let me try to take LHS now. And let us see whether it is possible to arrive at directly RHS, if not intermediate step. So cosec A minus sin A into sec A minus cos A equals, convert it into sin cos ratios, 1 divided by sin A minus sin A, 1 by cos A minus cos A, 1 minus sin square A divided by sin A into 1 minus cos square A divided by cos A. By taking LCM, I am getting 1 minus sin square A is cos square A divided by sin A into 1 minus cos square A is sin square A divided by cos A, which equals 1 cos cancels, cos A, and sin square A, 1 sin A cancels into sin A. I am left with cos A into sin A. This is what I am left with. So is it possible to convert directly by tan A plus cot A here? I do not know. Maybe cot. No, keep it as 1. Take RHS now. 1 divided by tan A plus cot A. Convert it into sin cos ratios. 1 divided by sin A by cos A plus cos A by sin A, which equals 1 divided by LCM sin A into cos A. So cos cancels, sin square A plus cos square A, which equals, take up sin A into cos A divided by sin square A plus cos square A, which equals sin square A plus cos square A is 1. Therefore, this is sin A into cos A divided by 1, which is sin A into cos of A. Mark it 2. So from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, LHS equals RHS. Hence, proved. Make a note of this. Last question, 10th question. It is a homework for you. Solve it yourself. Here, try to convert this into sin cos ratios, or no, not sin cos. You can do like directly. 1 plus tan square is secant square A. 1 plus cot square is cosec square A. So sec square divided by cosec square is tan square A. You check yourself, you will get it. Here 1 minus tan A divided by 1 minus cot A is there. Cot can be written as 1 by tan A. So this is tan A minus 1 divided by tan A, 1 minus tan A. So by that one, if it is possible to prove, you check it yourself. So this is the homework. So dear students, with respect to example numericals and textbook exercise numericals, we have completed almost all the example sums and the exercise numericals of trigonometry chapter in your NCERT textbook. This is exercise 8.4. Almost I have solved all the numericals. And keep it in mind, stupid numericals, stupid sums, 2 sums, which are very important. The denominator should not be altered at all. Only the numerator part needs to be adjusted, and according to the given information, the identity to be used in those 2 stupid sums, and you have to solve it. So in my next class, I'll be solving R.D. Sharma numericals only, based on the complexity and all. I'll pick up R.D. Sharma numericals and try to solve it. Give a lot of attention to all these numericals. Trigonometry identity based numericals are not very simple. They require a huge lot of skills of manipulation. And in my first lecture of mathematics, I have given you 16 identities. I hope you remember those identities. All those identities are put for the test while I solve the R.D. Sharma numericals. So let us end the lecture over here. Thank you very much for watching. In my next class, I will meet you with R.D. Sharma numericals. Thank you for watching.